Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Oh, you want to see rain? Look at how cute you are. Oh, I'm smushing your face a bit, Anna, I'm sorry. Look. What? Did I abduct you? Did I abduct you? Lies. All lies. Go on then. Ow, you're scratching me. Oh, you little munchkin. Sorry. I was going to start the video. Hello and welcome back to my channel. The case that we're going to look into today is a case about Phoenix Spencer Horn. It's a young woman who had her life ripped away from her, someone she should have been able to trust the most. So yeah, let's jump straight in. She was a lovely woman. Everyone that knew her said that she was full of life, loved by everyone. She was very kind-hearted, she loved children, she actually wanted to become a midwife one day. She had tons of patience as well. It was also said that she may have been a little naive, but she always really believed in second chances and giving people second chances. Her mother was called Alison and her father was called Graham, and she was just a bright, compassionate, lovely young woman who had this empathy for other people. When she finished school, she went into work and went into hotels, serving coffee, things like that. Everyone around her, colleagues, friends, just absolutely loved Phoenix. She was a sweet, lovely woman. And she used to post a lot on TikTok, as people do nowadays as well. So there was a lot of her videos on there. And then she met a guy. She was 21 years old. He was 27. She met him at a party. His name was Ewan Metham. The pair hit it off and they started dating. People thought that it was a bit of an odd coupling. He worked in the postal office and people couldn't really see them together, but sometimes, you know, opposites attract, I suppose. And they hit it off and they began dating. And everything was fine at first. It was said that Phoenix brought colour into his life and she made him try new things and things like that. Like I said, she was quite a bubbly, sort of outgoing person. She could be shy at first, but then quickly came around. Whereas he was a lot more reserved and like within himself. So she exposed him to a lot of new things. He met her family and he made a really good impression on those as well. Everything seemed to be going really well. And she even moved in with him into his flat. You know, it wasn't massive or anything, but it was theirs, and, well, enjoyed their time together. But over time, the cracks started to show. He also started using numerous different things. There was like 3 different substances at once at some points. And that would really escalate his behaviour of like his more manic behaviour and anger and aggression and things like that. Now, Phoenix really wanted to make it work with Ewan, but it just wasn't. So by like middle of 2024, she decided that she'd given it her everything and she'd had enough, basically. And then he would go and say, because he didn't want it to end, so he would come up with excuses and say that he was a victim of his substance abuse and all this lot, and that he wasn't really a bad guy. He would get his addictions under control and he would change. We've heard it all before. Phoenix decided that she was gonna stay and give it a go. Then on the 16th of November in 2024, Ewan messaged Phoenix that he was feeling lonely. She replied promising that they'd be together soon and they would order some food, so he ordered takeaway. When she got home, they ate takeaway together. She sent a message to her mum, which would be the final message her mother ever got, basically saying that they were eating. And she used to message her mum every day. She was the kind of person that would message every single day. And that would sadly be the last message she sent her mum. Sadly, after the message implied that everything was okay, you know, a few hours later, everything would definitely not be okay. So the following morning, her mother would message her and ask if she was okay, and she replied back. Well, she replied back. Her mum said that it was short and out of character. It got her a little bit worried, but she just figured that, you know, maybe they'd been having a drink and they were hungover or something like that, and, you know, just give her a bit of time and she'd probably message back later on. Things got worse on the Monday, the 18th, when she was supposed to head to her shift at work, and she never turned up. So that is when her family contacted the police. Officers went to the flat to check it out, did a welfare check, and Ewan answered the door. He seemed calm, collected, didn't really look like there was a problem. He let the officers in, and once they stepped inside, they could just smell this really strong aroma of copper. Yeah, I wonder what that smell was. One of them then spots a body lying naked with just a tea towel covering her. And of course, it was Phoenix. She had been stabbed many times. She had been at least more than 20 around her like face area. Also, yep, he tried to dismember her. Taken off, placed by her arm. When asked why he tried to do that, he just said that he couldn't cope with sitting with the body there anymore. So I guess he tried to get rid of it, but didn't realise how difficult it would be to do such a task. And then, I guess, just gave up. Who knows? Apparently, as well, before that, he'd rang 999 himself, and he had, admitted to that he'd just murdered his girlfriend, sort of, just before the police were already coming out. So, going back to that night, it was about 12:13-ish a.m., and he basically just lunged on top of Phoenix, started attacking her with a knife around this area. Like I said, I think there was one wound to the chest, which it said that one was probably the one that killed her. A neighbour actually reported hearing like a loud bang at the time and footsteps overhead. Once the police obviously looked into it, and that was it. Phoenix was just gone, brutally attacked by the person who was supposed to love her the most. He then, once she had died, he put her body in the bathtub. Oi! Maybe that's when he tried to dismember her. He stayed with her body for like 48 hours as well. Yeah, weird, creepy guy. And obviously the text that her mother got wasn't actually from her. It was him trying to pretend like everything was fine when it clearly really wasn't. He admitted everything. He did go to court and he pled guilty. That was actually in sort of July this year, 14th of July 2025, so not that long ago really. He was handed a sentence of 23 years before he was even considered for parole. Don't think he should ever get out personally, but there you go. Not after what he did. There wasn't even a reason behind it. Claims it was his drug abuse or whatever, but you know, it's never good enough anyway. No reason's ever good enough, obviously. It's really heartbreaking because Phoenix was just trying to find her way in life. She had all these plans. She met this guy that she thought was really, really nice and obviously loved, and he ended up taking her life away. And it is just so annoying, and like whatever, it just pisses me off because nothing ever gives anybody the right to steal somebody else's life away, and yet they still do it. Ugh. 21 years old. I hope he rots in jail forever. Don't ever let him out, because what's to say you won't just do it again when he comes back out. Reform my ass. Yeah, that's the end of this case. I'm going to stop ranting. Oh, by the way, this case happened in Scotland. Something I didn't mention the entire time. There you go. Glasgow, I think. Maybe? I think so. Yeah, anyway, that's the end of the case. Oh, guys, look what I got. Oh, God, I can't do it. Mirrored image. Ugh, do you like my tattoo? Oh, there's a bit better. Sort of. There we go. I got a tattoo. I've always wanted a tattoo. And finally got one. Because I don't know why. We got a matching one. Like a family one. And I think it's really nice. And I really like it. So I just thought I'd share it with you guys as well. Yeah, that's it. I guess I'll see you in the next video.